Hello guys, welcome to SNA Travels. Here we go again today on migration news. My name is Paul, and if you're seeing this video for the first time, thank you for following us. Thank you for checking up on our page. Either you're seeing from TikTok, from YouTube, from Instagram, or from our WhatsApp channel. So guys, I bring to you good news again about on migration news today once again, and I'm going to be telling you about the packages we currently have available here at our travel agency. Our office is located here in Abuja, shop B5 Denco Plaza, FCT Abuja. And for those of you who just like to see videos from the beginning to the halfway, I would love you to wait patiently to see this video. Even if it's going to take 15 minutes, it's going to be helpful, educative, and it will help you. Even if you're not doing your visa application with us, it will help you to get oriented about what it takes. It's not just about having money, but what it takes to plan for your traveling and migrate to the country of your choice. So guys, I'll be starting by talking about the packages we have, and before I start giving out the basic advice about traveling that first timers or frequent timers need to engage themselves or to know about, guys. So currently, you guys know I've been posting the Brazil tourist visa for about 2 months now, and I can tell you that the good news is here. Some people got their visas already, while some people's visa are pending, and very soon the visas will soon be approved as well. So I tell you guys, it's a conference coming up in November, and it's going to be a 10 days conference from November 10th to 21st of November 2025. And for those of you who are still interested, the portal is still currently open, and you can still key into this opportunity. It's going to be a short conference, and the travel time was going to be from 10th of November or 9th of November for those who are interested to attend this program, and also to visit Brazil and see Brazil, and also to build their travel history. Guys, as I've said before, this visa is not a work visa, is not a student visa, is not a family visa or anything. It's under the tourist visa for a conference purposes. Yes, it's an e-visa. For those of you who doubted, many people messaged me when I posted this thing on TikTok. Oh, it's a lie. This is what we don't know sometimes is bigger than us. That's just what I want to say about this kind of thing. Yeah, it's a conference, and it happens every year. It's a climate change conference, and it happens every year around November, and different countries host it. Next year is going to be Australia, so keep waiting for that update. By next year, we'll keep you updated. For now, we are talking about Brazil. Brazil tourist visa is still very much available, limited slots available, and key into this opportunity for those of you who want to leverage a lot of things. Remember, we don't help with conversion, we don't promise for job on arrival or anything. Ours is to make sure we deliver the visa for you, guide you on how to travel, what you need and what you need to hold, with agreements signed by both parties, the applicant or an agency giving us the job, stating our roles and responsibility and what we are meant to deliver for you based on this kind of application. So guys, we also have our Macedonia work visa currently available here. It's a freelance work visa. It doesn't come with a job on arrival for the Macedonia. Yes, it doesn't come with a job on arrival. Please pay attention to this information. The visa success rate is as high as 99.9%. Yeah, it's non-appearance. All we need is your passport data page and your passport photograph, your police clearance. Yeah, these are the things we need to send across to the embassy for them to issue this visa for us. It's our internal contact that is processing this for us. Yeah, it comes with a 1-year resident card when you arrive into Macedonia, and you can use it to look for any kind of job. Remember, I've been to Macedonia before. Most of the citizens there speak English. Yes, salaries are relatively low as 400, 500 euros. Yes, but it's a starting point. So if you know what you want to earn is like 1,000, 1,005, Macedonia is not in your bucket list. So skip this video. Maybe you shift it forward for the next set of countries I'll be discussing. For those of you who are interested, the processing time can be like 6 weeks to 7 weeks. Yeah, less documentation, little documentation needed for you to get your visa. It's a bit expensive, but for those who know what it means to get Balkan countries visa when they don't have embassies in Nigeria, you will understand what it means going to Egypt, going to Turkey to get these visas. And you still have to go through documentation, doing proof of fund, doing all of these things. All these things will be boycotted. You just need to pay the fees. We give you the agreement, we sign, protect you, protect us, and we'll be on good terms. Yeah, and also our Albania work visa is also back. The employers went on vacation, so they were back. They told us mid of September they'll be back. Since last week, they've been engaging me, and that they need this. One of the companies they partner with needs security officers in Albania for an hotel, so, and they need Africans. So they reached out to me to provide applicants for them, and they'll be scrutinized, they'll do interview, and few will be selected. The salary is 500 euros. It comes with accommodation, it comes with direct flight. It is not a sponsored package. Please, there are service charge attached to them, so please take note of this. We have the detailed information via our WhatsApp platform. If you message us, I'm going to send you the detailed information for you to be well informed about what it is and what you need. Yeah, about the costs as well. So it's a security job, and we need people with good hands, people who have experience. If you've traveled before and you can do this job, Albania is e-visa. We don't need you to appear. Yeah, and it's a no deposit. It comes with a no deposit, but joint account and agreement are strictly included in the package. Yes, so the reason why it's coming with a no deposit is because we don't know those that will be selected by the employers. You know, we can send 10 passports, 10 CVs, for example, to the employers. They will scrutinize. Not everybody that they send their passport will go through the stage of interview. Some, they will not be selected for interview, while some will be selected for interview. As I tell you today, we have some applicants already that are selected for interview. We sent 4 CVs. 2 people were selected. The 2 others, they said they weren't selected by the employers. So, and the height for it is from 1.84 meters. Yes, that must be your minimum height that you must have to qualify. It's a major requirement that was stated to us for those who will be probably selected or considered for this job. So what we need, the requirements basically are a CV, a picture of you on your security uniform, and possibly an introductory video saying my name is so person. I have over 6 years work experience as a security officer. I'm well informed about what being a security officer is, and I'll be willing to accept the offer to work with your company in Albania if I'm being selected. Thank you and have a lovely day. Simple. You send that video, your CV, your international passport data page, you send it across to us. We send it to the employer. Before then, we'll have told you the cost, so that before you engage, you know what it entails before you put yourself into it, in case you get being selected. After you have been selected and you pass your interview, they will prepare your contract, your offer letter, and you will have to sign an agreement with us before we proceed, because it's a no deposit. You have to provide the money, at least 80% of that money in the account, joint account that will be open. You, the applicant, will be signatory. We will be signatory as well, and it will be backed by law, stating on the mandate that we are to provide a service for you, which is a visa service. And once the visa is approved, confirmed, everything okay, you pay the visa, you pay us our service charge immediately. That will be the mandate instruction on the account that will be opened and where the money will be deposited. And if the visa is not delivered, the money remains yours without any stress. So guys, this is where it's going to work, and you can send us a DM if you have the experience and you have the requirement for this job. The processing time might take 2 to 3 months. Yes, so if you are interested and you are selected, you're lucky to be one of those that will be selected, you can key into this opportunity and it's going to benefit you a lot. So also, we are talking about the work visas, the study visas. We have Belarus study visa. You can work while studying. Belarus is not even, these are countries where you earn low so little amount of money, let's say $300 monthly, $400 monthly, and it also helps you to learn their Russian language. You can use, did you know as well that you can use your Belarusian visa or resident to visit Russia? You can go to Russia to tour Russia and return back to your home country, to Belarus where you reside. So for the study visa, it's seamless. The age requirement now keeps getting scrutinized day by day. They need people with lower age to come for their language study program. If you're also interested in the masters, the tuition fee is just a little bit high, like 5,000, which I think you can use for other Schengen countries. Are you looking for a smooth, easy visa processing? I will recommend Belarus for you. Serbia as well, study visa is also active. You can also key into this opportunity. We can send you the requirements on our WhatsApp platform, or you send us a DM and we send you the detailed information on what's the cost and what you need to know and what you need to prepare for. So guys, are you looking for tourist visas? We have Russia tourist visa. Visa guarantees are a little bit high. We have Singapore tourist visa, we have Morocco tourist visa, we have Malaysia, we have South African tourist visa. These visas are very much available, especially the Russian tourist visa is non-appearance. We just need your international passport data page, your passport photograph, a deposit from you. We sign an agreement to prepare you well informed about what our roles and responsibility are. It's just for you to visit Russia, to tour Russia. If you wish to stay over, your choice. Ours is to make sure that you get your visa, legit visa, you travel, you prepare for questions you might likely face at the Russian border immigration. And once you pass through that, you will have access to get it into Russia, tour Russia, return back to your home country. So these visas are very much more available. You can send us a DM. We prepare you for them as well. And when we talk about the Gulf countries, we have Oman work visa available, 2 years work visa. These are one of the fastest visa you can ever get. Visa comes out in 24 hours to 3 days. We have Oman work visa, 2 years work visa. It's freelance. We have Qatar 2 years work visa. They are also freelance. Freelance, when I mean freelance, it doesn't come with a job on arrival. I always prefer this in most cases because it helps you to navigate the kind of job you can do, and to negotiate your salaries and to get options of offers when you arrive into this country, as long as it is not a tourist visa. Yes, it is not a bad place to go. I have a lot of people in Oman. I have a lot of people in Qatar. Most of the time, a lot of our content creators say Oman is not good. Yes, salaries are low. Of course, I want to accept this, and I always say this to people. If you're going to these countries, your expectations should not be basically that you want to go and earn 1 million every month. It might not be possible. There are some people earning that in those countries. Yes, I have a lady in Qatar who works in an hotel. She's earning about 1.5 million where she's working in Qatar. Yeah, this is a fact. Not like maybe ESA. I did that lady's visa to Qatar, and I know her very well. I even know one that is even teaching. Yeah, this might not be 70% of everybody who are in Qatar, but I tell you that it cuts across majority of those that are working in these countries, that at least you can earn from 500,000 and above when you are in this country, and their work visas. For our Oman work visa, it's a freelance visa. And for you guys to know that some of the benefits coming to the Gulf countries, there are some countries you can now visit visa free and visa on arrival when you have your resident living in the Gulf country. Example is Oman, Qatar, Kuwait. When you have the resident in these countries and you have resident more than 6 months, you can visit Albania. Yes, you can visit Armenia. Armenia is visa free. You get visa on arrival when you get to Armenia. You don't need a visa to travel to Armenia when you're going to Armenia. Yeah, these are just ways for you to build your travel history. I'm not saying Armenia is where you should go when you get Oman visa. Please, they are just updates that we are getting recently that you can use to build your travel history. You can go for vacation while you're working or while you're on vacation. These are places you can visit aside from staying in Oman, or when you're on vacation you want to come back to Nigeria. So guys, these offers are very much more available. You can key into them and you can use them to build your travel history as well. So at SNA Travels, we make traveling easy. We also have other packages like visas we don't have guarantee on, we don't have says on. The document and the consular have the final say on most of these visa packages. Example is UK tourist visa, Schengen tourist visa, and South American tourist visas. The UK tourist visa, we need same document applies to them. You need good statement of account, your proof of income, your strong home ties to your home country, and what you're doing. Either you are employed, your employment letter, if you have a business, your CAC business registration certificate. We use all these documents to prepare you for tourist visa application. And UK has one of the fairest they are one of the first countries that give consideration to all visa applications. Even if you've not traveled before, or you're traveling for the first time, you're applying for the first time, if your documents are perfect and okay, UK will grant you a tourist visa. That is one thing I want you to know. Higher than a Schengen visa. Yes, if you also want to apply for the Schengen visa, you can apply once you know at the back of your mind that there's a risk of losing your application fee with us if you're doing with us, and there's a risk of losing your visa fee as well, which are non-refundable, stated before any application is done. And even for the South American countries, we have Brazil tourist visa, normal tourist visa that you can use to visit Brazil at any time. That your passport, original passport, is needed. You have Uruguay, you have Peru, we have Paraguay, you have Argentina as well. One of the funny things, when we send an email to the Argentina embassy in Nigeria, they told us strictly by mail that 80% of the tourist visa that are applied for are always refused. I got laughing because I love the fact that they are very truthful with their statement. Yes, that 80%, if your tourism purpose, if you are not a high-profile person, you've not been traveling before, you don't want to travel for the first time, and they are not hosting, or you are not attending any conference, and you are applying that you just want to go and do tour in Argentina, for example, they see that as a red flag, because maybe that's your first time application for a visa, you've not traveled before, They see like this guy is not really going for tourism, he has other plans, and they will refuse that visa, which they are very right. Yes, same thing applies to Australia tourist visa and New Zealand tourist visa. Most people don't know that these visas are easy to apply. One of the funniest things is New Zealand has one of the easiest visa application processing in the world. It's very seamless, down to Australia. Filling the form, the application processes are very, very seamless. But the truth about it is getting the visa are very difficult, because you need to prove to them that really you are coming for tourism and you are fit, like you're qualified to get that tourist visa. For example, they are not really tourist countries like that people can just get visas, book ticket of 2 million and go and come back. These are places that if you are planning to go for tourism there, you should be having close to like 10-15 million as maybe your budget for that trip, because ticket alone from Nigeria to this country sometimes can be like 6 million to and fro, or 7 million to Australia or to New Zealand, because they are very far. So you need to show that you have a good profile from your statement of account and you have strong, home ties to your country. Imagine someone like Dangote applying. By the time they hear that name, they check that profile online, they see the profile. This person is a big person. He's not coming here to come and stay. He wants to come and visit, or maybe he's coming for a conference and he will surely leave. Imagine someone like Davido applying. So some of these visas are gotten with profile. If you have a good profile, you can get some of these visas. For example, I applied New Zealand visa for one of our clients in 2023. The guy is a businessman. He's an Igbo man. He deals with electronics, I guess. He has been to China and I think South Africa. And the reason why that guy was refused was because he gave us somehow maybe a recently gotten marriage certificate. He has been, some people don't get all this, what's it called? Court marriage certificate. So he doesn't have it, but he's married to his wife. Traditionally, they are married. So when he got the certificate, it's just like we are submitting the application. So we told him to allow us extend, but he said, you just want to try. We should just try for him. And that was the only reason why they refused. That the date on the marriage certificate seems to be like a recently issued document, which we wanted to use for the purpose of getting a visa to visit New Zealand. The guy has a perfect statement of account, perfect document, perfect business, but it was refused that visa to visit New Zealand. So that's what I'm talking about. So these are, some of the things you need to know when you're applying for some of these visas that we don't guarantee on. That you need good document, because they don't do interview. For example, New Zealand don't do interview, but the truth about it is they will check your documents. They will do a check. While you are paying those visa fee, it's not just for them to just eat your money. They will do a check. They have agencies that will do check on your document here in Nigeria. So guys, all these applications are very much available with us. You can send us a DM. We make traveling easy here at SNA Travel. If the visa is 50-50, we are going to tell you. If the visa is not guaranteed, we are going to tell you yes, so that you can have your peace, we can have our peace. And guys, lastly, before I end this video, I would like to tell us something about migration that we all need to learn. Either you've traveled before, or you're planning to travel, like most people on TikTok, you're planning to travel. There are long-term travel plans and there are short-term travel plans. Under the short-term travel plan, if you are planning to go to countries like Oman, Qatar, Singapore, those are places that you can go to and you cannot get citizenship so easily. 10 years, 15 years, you can be there and you will keep renewing your residence, and you don't get anything at the end of the day. Those are places you want to go. They are not looking for you to come and become resident in their citizen in their country. They want you to come and work and go back to your own country. That's the plan. That's the way they design their country. So not that it is not good. Their countries are good for those who are skilled, who wants to go and work there. So the basic thing is those are under category of short-term country traveling plan. If you want to go to countries where you can have longer residence, you can hope of becoming a citizen one day, you are planning to go to Italy, you're planning to go to Canada, you're planning to go to US through the study route, you're planning to go to Australia, you're planning to go to Brazil, South American countries, Mexico, birth tourism, places you can give birth, your child can become citizen, and you can file paper on your child as well. These are places you can be looking at basically, guys. So these are long-term and short-term plans. So guys, if you are planning to travel, it's not just about you having money. You need to be strategic about your traveling plan. Why do you want to go to that country? Some people are shouting, Luxembourg is the highest paid country in the world. Do you know how much it takes to rent an apartment? To rent a studio apartment, if they are paying you 2,500, you'll be paying rent of about 1,400 euros or 1,200 euros. You pay bills, you pay electricity bill, you pay phone bill, you pay internet bill, you pay transport, you are going to eat. At the end of the day, the whole shouting of the salary is high, is high, is high. You might not have more than 600 euros to save at the end of the month. What's the point? Somebody who is in Serbia, who is earning 700 euros, using 200 for expenses and can save 500 euros. What's the point? So to me, the only benefit is that you are in Schengen country, you can move around freely, you have a stronger residence because of the country you are. Those are just the benefits. So it's not about, going to that country is high paying, they pay too much of money there, they pay big money there. No. It's far away beyond that. You have to be strategic. What does this country offer? What does this, for now example, I would advise, instead of you planning to spend your 20 million on going to UK with study visa, I would better advise you, get a way of getting Brazil visa, study visa. Go through Brazil study visa, go to Brazil with, you spend half of that money and you'll be in Brazil, and it has a lot of benefit and opportunity you get studying in some of these countries. So guys, these are just the things I need to advise most of us on about traveling, that you need to be strategic about your traveling plan. It's not just about the money they are paying in that country. It is not just about that. But after you make that money, you use that money to buy flight ticket back to Nigeria, you build house and you do everything. At the end of the day, do you achieve anything? Some people are there in some of these best countries, they have not gotten documents. Some people are in Brazil, they give birth in Brazil, their child are citizens already, they are permanent residents. Some of them have gotten their Brazilian passport as well. Huge plus. Some are in Mexico exploring some of those opportunities. And guess what, guys? Airpeace will start going to Brazil from ending of November. This is a open portal for we Africans to start exploring the blessings in South American countries. So guys, don't sleep on it. Here at SNA Travels, we are going to guide you, to assist you to process your visa application. We are here to guide you, and we make traveling easy here at SNA Travels. Thank you guys for trusting us. For those of you seeing this video for the first time and you finish seeing this video, follow us on our pages, subscribe to our page, engage us. Let's guide you properly and advise you properly, and you're going to get the best advice about traveling or migration plan from us. Note, we are not talking about some of those best countries, Luxembourg work visa, Netherlands. We don't have them. We don't want to scam you. We don't have time for that. We don't want trouble. We don't want stress. They are not sure. That's why we are not selling them. There are other agencies who does. If you want to do, check them and you can deal with them. So guys, what are you waiting for? Send us a DM. Let's begin your visa application today, or for your proper guide about traveling. We are here to make traveling easy for you guys at SNA Travel. Thank you and have a lovely day. Bye.